Welcome back to some Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. As you see what's going on on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today. What have you all been up to today? You know, me. I just been instead of actually doing something a little bit more productive, I spent the last like half an hour watching random clips of Taskmaster again on YouTube because it was recommended to me. And every time I see one of them and it's something I haven't seen before, I'm like, oh, I had to check out this. I had to check out this clip of Taskmaster. Even then, it's a UK show. It's kind of like a variety sort of panel show where basically famous comedian or other sort of celebrities try and basically do tasks, and the tasks are very sort of obscure and very strange. It's perhaps the best way I can put it. You can search on YouTube, you can find it yourself. And it's very addictive, and it's so much addictive that it kind of shoots my productivity a little bit, which is a rare feat, I suppose. But anyway, hello there, everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 4:52 p.m. on Tuesday, March 22nd, 2022. We know Label is visiting today, and we are going to promptly ignore her, probably. Unfortunately, that sounds incredibly rude, but we've spoken to her many times. You know, she's got enough inspiration for us. It's time for her to find different muses. But yeah, what are we going to talk about today? You know what I do want to talk about? Well, not really, and I don't really know if I can sustain a conversation about it for half an hour, but it was a thing I noticed, or maybe not noticed the right word, but I saw yesterday was when I was looking at I can't remember, I assume it was one of the Encanto songs. I honestly can't recall off the top of my head. But of course, Disney Music Vivo is a YouTube channel which they uploaded most of it, kind of like Disney songs on, because, you know, why wouldn't Disney do that, I suppose? But I think that the thing I saw about, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but they basically have their own equivalent of like lo-fi beats to like chill/study to. Hold on, Disney Music Vivo, except it's got like Minnie Mouse or something on it. Oh, that was it, because I was looking at it. Oh, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that thing from Encanto. Don't worry, Disney. Don't sue me. Oh yeah, but it's because I was looking up the Four Town thing. From what's it? Turning Red. But we've got a Minnie Mouse sort of like lo-fi beat thing. So hold on, I'm gonna try. Let's see, from lo-fi mini focus / audio only, and you know it's a popular trend, I suppose. Lo-fi beats to chill / relax study to, and I don't really know how long it's been around, but enough that is, I suppose it's got like its own company and sort of licensing business. Excuse me, surrounding it, because you might know I use a lot of their music on the art time lapses, which I do because lo-fi music. I quite like lo-fi music. I think it doesn't necessarily always fit the mood. I always used to use like Kevin MacLeod's music database of like free to use. Well, no, hold on, with free license music on, with attribution music or whatever. I forget what the actual license is called exactly off the top of my head, but you can see in the descriptions yourself, I suppose, for when I actually use music, what I use. And it's a lot often nice trying to find like music which sort of fits those sort of themes, but it's a lot easier just go on lo-fi beats and just go like with something, search something which sort of like vaguely fits a theme. And I feel like lo-fi beat. Oh, that's a fake Rosetta Stone, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's fake because that's bright blue. I do want to check. I'm pretty sure that the legitimate one is not bright blue. But, you know, quite possibly. I've got it backwards in my head. But the amount of times we've seen Rosetta Stone, or sorry, not Rosetta Stone, more like Storetta Stone, is phenomenal. Yeah, forged statue's blue, or genuine one is grey. Sorry, a little bit of a pause there, but what's I talking about? Something like lo-fi beats or whatever. When did it start? I don't remember. I feel like I remember back in school or whatever when people were listening to lo-fi beats, but I don't know if I just made that memory up, and it actually was, you know, that long ago that and started. But I quite like, you know, lo-fi beats. Although amusingly, I don't actually listen to that lo-fi like radio station or thing that they got going on particularly often. I mean, certainly I do think it's a nice thing nowadays that rather than it being, well, actually I don't know if it was unlicensed before, but I kind of assume at the beginning of its life it was just some random YouTube live stream that someone just made because they wanted to listen to some lo-fi beats, and we just pulled random lo-fi beats from other creators out there. But now it's actually all properly a licensed thing, which I assume is like they've got musical contracts and everything, and I'm sure it's fantastic publicity, etc, etc. And there's a nice website with Lo-Fi Girl, I suppose, on where you can use the music. And wasn't it a thing? It was like the artwork's different now because it was originally one taken from a Ghibli movie or something. Hold on, let's see. I'm sure I can find it. Some random news outlet's probably written a website, no, not a website, an article about it. Let's see. Lo-Fi Girl artwork. Friendship would improve. What was the original? And it's crazy how, like, I'm not sure parodied is quite the right word, but how referenced, I suppose, as Lo-Fi Girl is nowadays. I feel like quite a lot of different properties out there doing their own sort of lo-fi equivalent. And, you know, technically I've done my own as well, because that's what I based the drawing for these. Oh, we need to actually invite Fawnhallow today, don't we? Wait, today or... No, hold on. We invite her tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's the final day. We had to invite Fawnhallow. Because technically I used her headphones as a reference for what's that game called? Kind words to... No, chill beats to write kind... no, it's just called kind words. Chill beats to write something... Lo-fi chill beats to write letters to, or something like that. And, you know, the one that also comes to mind is, like, Critical Role. They did it with some of their characters, and they have things, like, themed, I suppose, around their characters who... no, sorry, tunes themed around their characters and stuff inspired by them, and they had, like, voice lines during them, which is kind of cool as well, you know. And I'd love to have that sort of media conglomerate property, I suppose, to also do that equivalent sort of thing. But, of course, you know, that's a little bit of a pipe dream and not something which I'm thinking about all too seriously. And just... What was the original artwork that got, like, copyright struck? I thought there was... Is this the original? Or is this... I don't know. Anyway, so I don't really know what the original lo-fi music particularly is, and what made it popular, what made it tick, who made it what it is today. And it's... I don't know. It's a very unique sort of genre. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, and I know people like to use unique as sort of like not a backhanded compliment necessarily, but sort of like a not as a straightforward insult. I don't really know how to phrase it. But I do like lo-fi music quite a lot. You know, it's relaxing. It's probably the epitome of vibes, and in certain ways, I suppose it's sort of been defined by the fact that lo-fi music is vibey music. They sort of go like hand in hand, but those definitions with each other, which makes it sort of a bit of a tautological way of explaining things. But I'm not the most eloquent, I suppose, at explaining things in that sort of aspect, so I don't really think I could explain it in more than it's good vibes. And I'm sure, you know, you could do some sort of musical breakdown about exactly what constitutes the makeup of lo-fi beats, and, you know, what are the key features. You know, maybe it's like a muffled synth noise, and maybe it's in like 4/4 time all the time. I actually have no idea. I can't imagine time signatures all that important to it, but what do I know? I suppose this could always be a learning situation. You can open up the lo-fi beats and see exactly what happened. Lo-fi Wikipedia? Lo-fi music. Low fidelity music. Oh, I didn't actually realise it stood for something. I guess that makes sense. Because, you know, hi-fi it's the opposite of hi-fi, which I guess I knew always stood for something, but I never actually really thought about what it stood for. Is a musical production quality in which elements usually regarded as imperfections in the context of recording or performance are present. Oh, sometimes a deliberate choice. So that's why it's got that very sort of muted sound. Apologies, and have a quick pause. I'm just in time for Cap to say something. I still got the lo-fi music thing open on my screen. I don't know why I never really thought about the fact that, because, you know, hi-fi is obviously it's short for something. I just never knew what it was short for. But of course, lo-fi would kind of be the opposite of it. I don't know why that never crossed my mind. So lo-fi is just meant to be like lower sound quality, quite, but not necessarily. It's not like it's actually lower sound quality. It's a deliberate use of things which I suppose are against the grain of what would normally consist of higher fidelity music or sound quality. Interesting. That certainly explains why it has that sort of consistent, like, muffled noise. I don't really know how else to put it, but I suppose low fidelity is perhaps a way they want you to describe it. I don't know why I said that so weirdly. I don't think we want any of these autumn stuff. I think we got most of the materials from it, but we'll gladly take a recipe. Yeah, but lo-fi music's pretty nice. I wonder where it started. Do you think chill out, not to be confused with chill out music or lo-fi hip hop, which are apparently two different things, which, you know, it just shows how out of a loop I am when it comes to this sort of like any sort of genre or labeling. Hold on, I want to find like lo-fi girl. When did it start? Wikipedia's probably got an article on it. Certainly a big enough name. Lo-fi girl Wikipedia. Formerly Chilled Cow, French YouTube channel, established in 2017. Okay, so that wasn't in secondary school. Oh no, they began streaming in 2015. That was 26. Yeah, okay, that was during sixth form for me. That makes sense. That's weird. Well, okay, it's not weird, but like, it's been out for a very long time now. It's been 7 years. Oh yeah, the live stream was taken down. We're using footage of a girl studying from an animated film. Whisper of a Heart. Oh, I wanna see the original one. Has someone else uploaded a picture of it? Perhaps not. I'd imagine, because it, you know, be a little bit playing around with copyright. So my brain is not working today. My brain hasn't been working for the past couple of days. And I don't really know why, but you know, that's the lo-fi sort of feel. I'm just trying to read a Wikipedia article, which is probably not something I should be doing in the middle of an Animal Crossing episode, but you know, here I am doing it anyway. Hello Vivian, what's up with you? So the music used in Chill Cow's live streams are either released through the Chill Cow label or were given permission to use by another artist. I didn't actually know that. I actually thought it was but, oh, okay. I know it sounds a bit stupid to say, but like I thought they were just sort of playing around with copyright infringement, never realizing that they would blow up, and then they suddenly did, and that's why it got taken down. But and I thought it was also because of the animated loop they used or whatever being taken from some sort of Ghibli movie. It doesn't seem like it's any different, and I guess it's just like basically the same basis of animation. It's just, you know, custom animated instead. I don't actually know if that's true or not, so don't quote me on that. We should have checked if Amelia was actually in or not, because it could be here. Who's going to give us a recipe today? Is it her? Don't look like it. Reached 10 million subscribers. I wonder who the people are behind him. Chilled Cow, created by Dimitri. That's just it. No surname. Oh, the character. Dimitri originally used the character Shizuku Tsukishima. So you go to Google, see what's going on. Have a chat with Apollo. See what it's got to say. I want to see the lo-fi thing. Oh, so this is the original image, is it? Lo-fi. Oh, you just gave us something nice. Oh! So the original image, I don't think I've actually ever seen it before. I've only ever seen the custom one. That's what I've known it as. To be fair, I've also, like, never really watched a live stream here, because it's an Animal Crossing parody of it in the Google images over here. And there's also, a Funko Pop sort of statue thing. I mean, it's not a Funko Pop, but, it's that sort of vibes. Huh. I wonder who made one of the artists. One of the artists responded was Juan Pablo Machado. Mikado? I don't know how to say this. From Chilko was a student busy revising for her classes with Miyazaki-esque visuals. Oh, I think that's pretty cute. Because I think I remember back in those secondary school days when this stream was going on, was that there was like a few streams which I assumed were all by the same user, but I don't actually know, because there's one for the 24/7 lo-fi hip-hop beats to chill / relax to, and one to study or relax to, and one to chill and sleep to or something. Like quite a few of the different sort of live streams. I never particularly realised that the music they used was not like just played around with copyright. But obviously, it's, you know, a smart idea. You probably wouldn't want to just, you know, live stream a lot of copyright music unless you wanted to get heavy fines, or just, you know, get your channel taken down immediately, especially with a quite aggressive, shall we say, algorithm that's on YouTube a lot of times. But it should be popular culture character quickly went viral. It's an internet meme, yeah. And also the source for a lot of the music I use in whatchamacallit, if I'm not art time lapses. It's very nice. Because I will say that they have a very nice little website where you can sift through all the different albums. You can search through the albums via keywords and that sort of thing. So I can just search like something which I think relates to the game. I can't remember, like one of the art time lapses I did. I searched for like rain or something, or I searched like, I can't remember what I did for Death's Door, but I'm sure I searched some like sort of keyword that kind of had relevance, and then just like eventually found what I needed. Do we have a fossil mission? Is this why I'm holding these fossils? We do have a fossil mission. Fossil, exercise, clothes, water, customize. Okay. Yeah, no, my brain's a little bit mushy right now. Perhaps it's just got lo-fi music radio going on in the background right now. But it's cool, you know. Because especially, one of the things I noticed on the licenses and that they give out is that you can actually play a lot of the lo-fi music on streams as well. as long as you give credit exactly to, you know, the streaming site, I suppose, more lo-fi productions, etc. Lo-fi girl productions, I don't actually know what the business is called, even though I just looked it up. Of course, I don't need to worry about that, because I don't imagine I would use it as like a... I wouldn't use it during a live stream. You know, people want to listen to their own music, I'd imagine when we listen to a live stream, that sort of thing. But with art time lapses, you know, there's not really much else going on. So it's kind of nice to fill the background up. When I wonder if there's an Animal Crossing sort of like lo-fi. Has anyone made Animal Crossing specific lo-fi ones? Because that'd be very useful if they made it free to use with attribution. Because that would mean I can actually put it on the art time lapse video. Let's see. Animal Crossing lo-fi. Because I mean, if Disney's done lo-fi, Nintendo, gotta get with times. Animal Crossing lo-fi. Twitch safe Animal Crossing lo-fi chill hop music. Lo-fi Animal Crossing radio beats to relax study to. YouTube put on ad on the beginning. I mean, of course, this is all a little bit more raise your eyebrow, because I'm not sure how many of these people are actually like creative license holders to the music. But there you go. Lo-fi mega mix. Maybe I'll give some of these a check a look to some of these to see if that actually things I can use in our time-lapse video or not. Because it'd be nice to always have like sort of fitting vibes and that sort of thing. Because I suppose you can probably make lo-fi music about any sort of thematic you can think of. All you need is a sort of like a central base, I'd imagine, for music, and then you can kind of do whatever you want. Maybe not whatever you want, but you have a lot of creative freedom, I suppose, to do things through different avenues. You know, sometimes you have like a bass sound of rain, and then you can make a lo-fi music around that, or you have a bass sound of like birds singing. That's the only thing I can think of, because I can hear a bird singing just outside my window right now. Can I see it? I can't. I think birds and trees are a very difficult spot. I'm not very good, like, ornithologist. That's what we call, like, people who study birds. So it's going to be rather difficult. So yeah, what have I been up to today? I haven't actually really been up to all that much. Any like big things, you know. I was going to work on thumbnail art. I haven't worked on thumbnail art yet. I was going to record a video that I need to record for like the anniversary celebration, because I've done all the prep work kind of for it now. Now I just need to record it, and it's going to be quite a long video. Is what I'm going to say. It's going to take quite a long time to record. I was going to record today, but I just wasn't feeling up for it. I felt like the conversation wasn't flowing, and if it's Animal Crossing episodes, anything to go by, that's probably for good reason. My brain isn't working, so I need to actually, you know, work on this thumbnail art. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it today, but I should finish most of it today. The only things I've really got is the background. The things in the background, which shouldn't take too long, I don't think. And then I actually just got to shade everything. And shading everything doesn't take too long, because the shading of this is going to be rather simple. Oh no, I do need to render like brick patterns and that sort of thing. That's true. That I'll leave to last, because that's really boring. So maybe I'll just take shortcuts when it comes to that. I don't really know. And then I can actually render the whole thing together, and then hopefully, I'm gonna think. So tomorrow I'm just planning out my sort of schedule. Tomorrow I'm gonna record that video that I need to record. I suppose I could try and record it later today. I don't really want to be, because I think this Animal Crossing video is a good barometer, but I don't really have a conversation flowing today. My brain's too preoccupied by other things, I suppose. But maybe tomorrow can be a whole different day. You know, save up my conversational energy all for tomorrow. Bust it out. Bada bing, bada boom. Just giving you like slight spoilers of what it could be, I suppose. I don't know why we're still walking to people's houses, because we know that Lily is the one who gave a recipe. And then on Thursday, at the final day, that's when we need to... that's when I need to actually have art time-lapse finished. So I need to finish it by then, so I'll just try and finish the stuff today. Maybe I'll start shading it today, I don't really know. I don't know if I want to do the background things, because I suppose if push comes to shove, I could just not draw the background stuff in. That seems a bit boring. I don't know. It's just too much to do. And then, you know, I got a message, you know, some of my friends about what I'm doing on the weekend. Because I don't really know what's happening with that, and I've not really heard anything about it, so, you know, I suppose it's sort of a sign to take initiative and be like, hey, you just, you know, just want to know what's going on with this sort of thing, because I don't really know. I don't know if things have been planned or not. And, you know, I'm the sort of person who it does like concrete plans, but more so, you know, I'm okay with like improvisation and that sort of thing at the same time. As long as there's a base level to work with, is always what I say. So really, this conversation's gotten away from me. You know, the more I look at the thumbnail, the more I kind of like it. I think it's quite a messy theme. It's probably how I describe it. It's a bit much. It's a bit difficult. But it's not the worst thing in the world. We're going to certainly keep some of these around because we need to... Oh, that's what I wanted. I wanted to shake some trees to get some coconuts. Yeah, what else can I really say about lo-fi music? I can't really say much. I know it was kind of popular back in secondary school. I was very scared that not messed up, but like I made it up that that stream started in when I was in secondary school around sixth form. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure it did, because I feel like I remember talking to someone, I remember like people in my year about it as well, but I had a very sinking feeling that it wasn't, that I just invented some memories out of nowhere. Which is not really a terrifying thought, I suppose, but you know, your brain makes things up all the time. You know, I suppose that's kind of what imagination is, but it's sort of just like a strange feeling, shall I say. I don't want to craft, I wanted to customize. I wonder if I should use this new Fawnhallow art as a new profile picture. I should draw a new profile picture at some point. What I should certainly do is I should use this forward-facing face. As a little bit of a spoiler for you there. This forward-facing face as a reference image for other forward faces for the future. As a little hint for you there. It involves a forward face. Wow, like my conversation is so dead today. I apologise. I just can't think of things to talk about. Well, not that I can't think of things to talk about, but my brain is like not properly expressing the things which are going on in my brain outside, externally. But you know, if anything, it's a bit fitting. You know, we're talking about lo-fi stuff. We're having a lo-fi episode with the equivalent of lo-fi commentary, and maybe what even in the end, what I say is not the important part. The fact is, I'm saying it at all, I suppose, because I understand that people like to probably put this video sort of just like casually on in the background. We're going to do other stuff. We're going to do more important things, which is fair enough. I don't say that with any disdain in my voice. Well, no, I don't intentionally say that with any disdain in my voice. Because I do that as well with a lot of the videos I end up watching. Just have them casually on the background, with sort of background noise just to fill the silence to a certain degree. Because that's what I like. Because lucky for you, that's what I like. But yeah, well, so I might cut this episode a little bit short. I'm gonna do the exercises and we'll round off the episode here. Oh, hello. It's a phone notification. I'll check and see if it's something I need to reply to, because, you know, you might as well check these sort of things. Oh, got a text message. Spam detected. This case, it's not something I need to reply to. But yeah, and I'll carry on doing this thumbnail art. It's actually a lot closer to being done than I thought. And I've spent so long on it. Like, hold on. Let me look at how many parts I've recorded for this now. 30 parts. My word. Granted, not all of them are half an hour long, because that would be utterly excessive. Some of them are like as short as 5 minutes, and the longest one I think is about an hour or so. So it's anywhere from 150 minutes. That's still like 2 hours. My word, 2.5 hours. How long have I spent on this thumbnail art? Why have I taken so long? Because I was thinking about over the past year, but I'm getting faster at drawing art, that sort of thing, because the thumbnail arts now take me like 2 hours rather than like 4 hours about something. But what? How is this one taking so long? Who knows? Anyway, I think it looks alright. I think it's cute in concept, and hopefully people appreciate it. And if people don't, then, you know, that just be what life is like sometimes. I don't know what I'm talking about. What's my favourite lo-fi track? No idea. I don't even know if I can name any lo-fi tracks. That must be a difficulty. If you hear like some lo-fi music you really like, and you're like, oh, I really like that. Oh, what's it called? I don't know. There's no lyrics to it. That sort of thing. I'd imagine a lot of classical musicians probably face that sort of thing. So I guess you can sort of hum it and be like, oh, what's a tune that goes like dum 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 dum, and then someone can go, oh, that's, what is that? Ein Klein, I think. I don't know if that's actually right or not. I think it is though. Anywho, I don't know. What a dumpster fire of a conversational episode. It's a really good thing I didn't record that other video I need to record today. I was going to record today. Or maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe it's just because in the evening, well, it's not really the evening, well, I guess it's kind of the evening, my brain is starting to shut off, and it's just like, you know what, this ain't the usual time you do your recordings in, so it's not what I'm here for, brain. And you know what, you gotta respect your brain. You know, you can't always have on days. It's one of the downsides of having to record, or not having to record, or it's more like a caveat of recording Animal Crossing each and every day, is that some days you'll just be like, ah, whatever, can't bother to talk today. And this is what comes out. But hopefully at least it can sort of fit into that lo-fi commentary niche, conversational niche, I suppose, compared to a lot of the other ones. I would recommend you go watch some, I don't know what happened to my voice there. I recommend you go watch some of the different videos, because I feel like they're a little bit more exciting conversationally, but, you know, I suppose it kind of just depends what you want. But anyway, we're going to round off this episode here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.